Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by life's challenges, like you're barely hanging on? Maybe you've heard that to get through tough times, you just need to toughen up. But deep down, you know it's not that simple. The common belief is that mental toughness means ignoring your emotions or pushing through the pain. But what if I told you that true mental strength isn't about resisting the storm? It's about standing firm in it? In today's video, we'll explore how you can cultivate real mental toughness using 3 practical tips rooted in ancient Buddhist wisdom. These methods will not only help you navigate life's ups and downs, but they'll also allow you to do it with grace, humor, and a deep sense of inner peace. Namaste, my friends. I'm delighted to share today's insights with you because mental toughness is something we all need, but don't often know how to cultivate. In our modern world, we're constantly bombarded with challenges: work stress, relationship issues, health concerns. It never seems to end, right? And mental toughness is more than just handling 1 or 2 challenges. It's about developing the resilience to face whatever life throws at you. So, what is mental toughness? Let's start there. Mental toughness is the ability to remain grounded and composed, no matter how chaotic the world around you becomes. It's not about pretending to be invincible. It's about accepting that life is full of ups and downs and developing the tools to handle both with clarity and confidence. Why is mental toughness important? Well, life is unpredictable. We will face moments of loss, rejection, or failure, and without mental toughness, these experiences can leave us feeling defeated. But when we cultivate mental resilience, we don't just survive these moments, we thrive. Mental toughness gives you the strength to adapt, the clarity to make sound decisions under pressure, and the ability to bounce back from setbacks, all while keeping your peace of mind intact. Today, I'll walk you through 3 essential practices that will help you build this mental strength, allowing you to face life's challenges with greater confidence and calmness. Let's begin with the first tip: cultivating mindfulness. Now, mindfulness is not just a buzzword. In Buddhism, mindfulness is the cornerstone of mental resilience because it allows you to stay present and aware of your thoughts without being carried away by them. Picture this. You are in a stressful situation. Maybe someone at work criticizes you, or you receive some bad news. Our natural reaction is to get swept up in emotions like anger, frustration, or sadness. But here's the key. If you practice mindfulness instead of immediately reacting, you can pause. You can observe your emotions as they rise and fall without letting them control your actions. Think of your mind like a clear, still lake. When challenges come your way, they are like pebbles thrown into the water, creating ripples. But with mindfulness, instead of jumping into the water to stop the ripples, you simply watch them. Over time, the water settles on its own. How can we practice this? Start with simple meditation. Even 10 minutes a day can help. During this time, focus on your breath and notice the thoughts that come and go. Don't judge them. Just let them pass. The more you practice this, the more control you'll gain over your mind in stressful situations. And that's where true mental toughness begins. Now, let's talk about impermanence. I know it sounds heavy, right? But actually, embracing impermanence is incredibly liberating. In Buddhism, we're taught that everything is in a constant state of change. The seasons change, people change, even our thoughts and feelings are always evolving. Yet, so often, we try to hold on to things as if they're permanent, whether it's a job, a relationship, or even an idea of who we are. When we cling to things, expecting them to stay the same, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Mental toughness comes from understanding that nothing lasts forever, not our struggles and not our successes. Imagine you're standing in the rain without an umbrella. If you focus on how uncomfortable it is, you'll suffer. But if you remember that the rain will eventually stop, it becomes easier to bear. Embracing impermanence helps you face life's difficulties with grace, because you know that no matter how hard things get, this too shall pass. When you let go of the need for things to stay the same, you become more adaptable. You'll be less likely to crumble when things don't go your way because you're no longer attached to specific outcomes. Instead, you'll flow with life's changes, and that's where real strength lies. Finally, let's explore the power of self-love and compassion. Now, I know what you're thinking. How does self-love make you mentally tough? Isn't toughness about being hard on yourself, pushing yourself to do better? Actually, it's quite the opposite. You see, one of the biggest threats to mental toughness is self-criticism. We're often our harshest judges. When we fail or face difficulties, we blame ourselves, telling ourselves we're not good enough or strong enough. But this constant inner criticism only weakens us. Instead, we need to practice self-compassion. When you love and accept yourself, even with your flaws and mistakes, you build an inner foundation that's incredibly strong. You're no longer shaken by external criticism because you know your worth doesn't depend on others' opinions. Here's a practice you can start today. Every morning when you wake up, remind yourself that no matter what happens, you are worthy of love. Tell yourself, I will be kind to myself today. When challenges arise, treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a dear friend. Self-love also gives you the strength to rise after setbacks. Think about it. When a child falls, we don't criticize them. We encourage them to stand up and try again. Offer yourself that same kindness, and you'll find that you become much more resilient in the face of life's obstacles. So, as we bring these ideas together, think about how they connect. Mindfulness helps you stay present and calm in the face of difficulties, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Embracing impermanence teaches you that life's challenges and joys are temporary, which frees you from clinging to expectations and helps you adapt to change with grace. And self-love provides the inner strength to move forward, even when life gets tough, because you know you are worthy and capable of facing whatever comes your way. Together, these practices form a solid foundation for mental toughness, one that is flexible, compassionate, and resilient. Instead of being rigid and unyielding, true mental toughness is about having the courage to be soft with yourself while standing firm in the face of life's storms. You become like a bamboo tree, bending with the wind, but never breaking. Now, as you start putting these practices into action, ask yourself, what would your life look like if you could face every challenge with calmness and compassion? If you're curious to learn more about how Buddhist wisdom can help you navigate life's challenges, check out my next video where I'll explore the art of letting go and how it can bring you peace in even the most difficult times. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on building mental strength, finding inner peace, and living with more balance. Namaste.